Hello and welcome to TMTOH. Everyone, wave. Yeah, that's what they want. If you're joining us on the stream, hello, welcome. This is brilliant. And if you're on the pod, listening on the pod, then I hope the sounds that we bring you tonight will delight your ears.
And mouth!
And mouth, and nose, and mouth, and mouth.
How many mouths do you think these people have?
How many orifices do people normally have? Right.
They're all mouths.
All mouths.
Really,
some
anything's a
people talk
mouth
out
if you
that
can
part,
pop a
to be
lollipop in
fair.
it, isn't it?
Pretty well, and it might dissolve anywhere. So,
Wait, what?
yeah, sadly, no Tom tonight. Or maybe not sadly, I don't know. So it's a terrific threesome, and whilst we do our threesome stuff, we're gonna.
Can we mention this is the second attempt as well?
This is the second attempt. It's just not doing it in the right order. No foreplay here. We're doing. Anyway, I should really introduce. I was going to say we're doing movie themes tonight, and I've totally lost the track of it all.
World Cup of.
World Cup of music, movie themes. It's like notable songs from movies that people remember. It's not necessarily the main theme, but it's like the key. I suppose the.
Yeah, we kind
Not
of
the.
argued
not the
slightly
intro
about the
theme.
rules about actual songs last time, to which we decided that if the song is sort of intrinsically linked with the movie, then yeah, okay. Ghostbusters theme, that's all right, even though it's a pop song. But you can't just have a really good pop song that happened to be used in a movie at one point.
It has to be specifically written for like.
Yeah, it has to be to the point
But-
where people go, "Oh yeah, that's the song from movie."
Yeah. And so to do this tonight, yeah, said no Tom, but we do have Russ. How are you
Sup?
doing? Are you
Alright, thanks.
as pedantic an arsehole as normal?
I think I'm
Go
trying
on,
to
pull
think of
apart
some way
that
to correct
sentence.
you there,
Yes.
but yes,
Yeah.
you are right. Yes, I will be being quite pedantic.
Nice. Dan, how you doing?
Could be watching Ted Lasso.
And continuing to be the dude.
Trying. Yeah, it looks like I'm wearing a cardi as well. It's a hoodie though, so you know.
Yeah, but you know, nah. And I've got Krabby's green ginger wine because actually it does really wonders for colds.
I've done myself a small rum.
So, welcome to one of the most professionally done podcasts that you can get anywhere, and that will host us. So, I missed the very start of the World Cup. Can we do a quick rundown, a recap?
We can.
Or-
I want to get your votes. You've got like 2 seconds, I think, to decide whether you want to vote for it or not. I'm just going to put D next to it to remind myself to add one onto each one. But yeah. Okay, we ready?
Yo.
Pulp Fiction, Miserlou.
No.
Okay. Wow. Okay. A little film called Star Wars.
Yeah.
2001: Space Odyssey.
Yeah.
Donnie Darko, not Mad World because that's shit. Head Over Heels, the other Tears for Fears one.
Yeah.
Okay. Ghostbusters.
Yes.
Psycho.
I can only in Psycho. I can only think of that.
Yeah, that's
That's the
that's
one.
what we're talking about.
All right. Yeah. Go on then.
Okay. I Got You, Babe from Groundhog Day.
Yeah. Yes.
Spirited Away.
No.
Okay. Magnificent Seven.
Oh yeah.
Yes, that's a fucking great theme song. Into the Spider-Verse. That was particularly the What's Up Danger bit, wasn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Into the Spider-Verse. That's
The
is that
animated
the
one.
sunflower?
Yeah. No. So this is What's Up Danger. The
Oh
bit where
yeah.
he's like, yeah.
Yeah.
The Exorcist. Tubular Bells.
Yes.
Yeah. RoboCop.
Yes.
Okay. Terminator 2. Yeah.
Dun, 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 dun,
Because
dun.
it is different.
Yeah.
As was, I think you mentioned, Russ, from the original Terminator theme tune as well, isn't it? So
Better than, yes.
yeah. Ant-Man.
just like in all the ways that it's better than the original
Ant-Man.
Terminator.
Yeah, Ant-Man's got like a really like heisty kind of like upbeat kind of like Congo-y kind of like
Can't
feel
think
to
of
it.
it, so I might have to say no because it doesn't immediately
No
speak
worries,
to me.
that's fine. I only got one vote.
It's good, but I don't think it's going to be troubling any sort of all-time top lists.
Avengers
Yes, because that is memorable.
is fucking great as well. Spider-Man. I can't remember which one we were going for. I'm thinking it's the Tom Holland one, wasn't it? Yeah. Do 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 do.
No.
The Italian Job.
Yeah.
Thor Ragnarok.
Ragnarok. Yes.
Wayne's World. Bohemian Rhapsody. This involved in a bit of an argument, but it was pointed out that everyone headbangs to the bit in Wayne's from where it gets loud.
Yeah.
like they do in Wayne's World.
So it is intrinsic.
Mm.
I mean, I do agree because that you will see videos of. I think it was one of the late because they re-released.
Yeah,
They re-released Bohemian Rhapsody because of it. I think. So, yeah. Yes.
Also, we haven't done a love letters in a while. Maybe we should do a love letters Wayne's World at some point. Because that film is fucking excellent. And it's one of those ones that you can still watch and go, oh my God, these people aren't where you can watch and realise that people aren't horrific. Like watching like an American Pie film, for example. Like Wayne's World still kind of holds up. There's some moments in it, but it's not like they're just perverts and racist and homophobic. Yeah.
Yeah, American Pie doesn't work anymore.
No, I can't think of a series that hasn't held up as much as Porky's. Actually, who am I kidding? But like that kind of thing just doesn't work. Whereas Wayne's World still has like the. I just love the guy who owns the restaurant.
Oh, it keeps going into like his monologues about stuff.
Why did he come to me to die? Why did he come to me to die? Oh God, I love it so much. I might watch it after this. Chariots of Fire.
Yes.
Vangelis' second best theme tune. The Good, the Bad, the Ugly.
If
wanna
you just
rate
think Western music, it's
Yeah,
that one.
It's that one.
It
Yeah.
It's basically the Mandalorian theme tune.
is, yeah. There's two Western theme tunes because there's the Magnificent Seven as well, which is dun 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 dun. Yeah, which is fucking great as well. Right, so this has been controversial since we last convened.
Who's moaning? Who's complaining?
We decided that we would only have
Been round to see them.
three James Bond themes outside of the main James Bond theme.
I blame Phil.
So we've got James Bond, the actual theme. Yeah. We've got Nobody Does It Better. These are the ones we chose, like on the fly. Did you want Nobody Does It Better, by the way? I forgot to ask.
Yeah, it's Spy Who Loves
Yeah.
Me. The
Goldfinger?
original theme. Oh yes, and the original theme. The original theme, really. I mean,
Oh yeah,
It's-
that's definitely in there.
That's on there as well.
But I think we
Gets
decided we had
big
to restrict ourselves to like 4 Bond themes, otherwise they'd
Yeah,
just be all the Bond
including the
themes
main
pretty
theme.
much.
Yeah. And then the last one we went for was Live and Let Die.
yeah. I mean,
I think those are the solid choices. They kept saying the Chris Cornell one, and it's really good.
but
It is really good, but it's not really a Bond theme.
Yeah.
It doesn't.
I love that
necessarily-
song, but it's not.
I love Goldeneye as
It's
well, but I
not
wouldn't
a
put it on
Bond
there
thing.
either.
But
I
again,
mean-
like Goldeneye is fantastic, but it's just a Shirley Bassey homage. So you may as
I
well
would-
go Goldfinger.
I would have actually also put in View to a Kill because it is phenomenal.
But once again, probably like I think those are the three, like the three big Bond ones. That I don't know. I might be wrong on this.
We're
did a
not saying that the
whole
rest are
fucking
rubbish.
podcast.
We just don't want
Yeah.
20 Bond themes in this.
Yeah.
We
No,
did a whole
I
fucking
mean,
pod on this. Yeah.
I mean, essentially, I would have just done the Bond theme,
Yeah.
the main Bond theme, and Goldfinger because it's the best. Sorry, Phil. No, I'm not even sorry, Phil. You're wrong. Sort yourself out.
It
Take
is
another
even,
walk.
Anyway, enough of this.
even though I can't think of it without seeing Alan Partridge stropping down the side of a dual carriageway, that hasn't ruined it, which it should do.
Guys, no time for Bond, Dr. Jones. Indiana Jones.
Yeah.
That was unenthusiastic for one of the best theme tunes of all time.
What, Indiana Jones?
Yeah,
I'm sorry, I was actually trying to control the cough.
that's all right. Indiana Jones, by the way, better theme tune than the next one. Jurassic Park.
It's
No,
not though,
no,
is it?
it's not.
Fucking is. They all are.
No,
Yes.
you can basically anything you do in your life
Yeah.
at the time, and you put Jurassic Park theme on, you are suddenly doing something amazing,
God.
far better than
That's every
Indiana-
John Williams
But
theme.
no,
That's what
the
he does.
Jurassic Park theme is better than Indiana Jones is because it's got dinosaurs in it.
Dinosaurs didn't play the fucking instruments, Russ.
Prove it.
Fuck it, they did.
There's like videos of it.
Where?
Jurassic
I don't
Park
believe you.
theme is
It's got dinosaurs doing it, so it's better.
it's not.
Yeah, well,
won't make you do
Nazis played
stu-
the... No, wait, that's not good.
It's not as adventurous as the Indiana Jones theme, but
Because it's
you know,
not
you
as
can-
good.
It's
But it's come on.
it's grander. Like
Okay.
you can.
So Jurassic Park's getting a vote for you then, is it, Duncan?
Yeah.
All right. Who didn't vote for the Indiana Jones? Oh, no, everyone did. Ignore me. Okay,
did,
someone
I'm gonna
didn't,
track you
however,
down.
vote for the fucking Superman theme tune, which is John Williams' finest score.
Yeah, I know. I'm voting for it.
Yeah.
It is Star Wars, though.
Superman.
It is essentially just a remix of Star Wars.
It's better than Star Wars. I don't say that about much, but I think it's better than Star Wars, and it's also got two parts to it as well.
Well, technically, Star Wars does as well when you play.
Yeah,
it full.
true. I'm trying to remember the other part of the Superman theme tune.
But anyway, yeah, no, Superman. Excuse me, folks.
Back to the Future.
Oh, that's not the Power of Love, is it? It's
No.
No, we're not like we're talking like the actual score.
Yeah. So many 80s ones are actually
Yeah.
classics.
The
aren't they?
80s was kind of like pretty good for theme
Yeah.
tunes. Jaws.
Dun-dum,
Yeah.
dun-dum. Yes, of course. It is so. I mean, it's just so good.
Was it? Which one was from Apocalypse Now? Ride of the Valkyries was the one we decided, wasn't it?
Yeah.
From Apocalypse Now.
Yes. It is so intrinsically part of that film. You cannot listen to Ride of the Valkyries without thinking of those helicopters coming down and a shit ton of napalm.
Also, since recently found out, I don't know whether Dan's watching. If you are, hi Dan. The Night Lord's Primarch in 40k is named after Colonel Kurtz.
Yeah. And the author Conrad thingy.
Yeah, Billy Bob Conrad or whatever his name was.
Who would have guessed that all this Games Workshop stuff was written up by a bunch of British nerds in the 80s?
They, from what I understand, they literally, when they got to second edition, they were like, we need to come up with names for all the Primarchs. So they just went to the pub and just came up with all the names for the
I
Primarchs.
think that's how they did most of it.
I think that's how Gorka Morka came about. Like, people love that Orc Battle Wagon and the rules for it, but you can just shove everything on it. And then if it falls off, then that counts as like it falling off. We should do a whole game based around that and make it like Mad Max. Gorka Morka. They should bring that back. Like everyone orc. I like that. Gremlins.
Yes, I was thinking about Gremlins the other
G2 baby.
Yeah,
Pink Panther.
Dum,
Yeah.
dum, yes.
Dadum,
Dum,
dadum,
dum,
dadum.
dum. Still one of my favourite songs to play, actually.
It is. If you are watching and you have any suggestions, if you are watching and you have any suggestions, feel free to send them in and we will read them out and we will try and decide whether they should go on the list or not. You good?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. I'll knock up another classic then. Blues Brothers, specifically the Peter Gunn theme.
Yeah, come on, that's
Oh, yes.
It's either,
achingly cool.
do we go Peter Gunn theme or do we go Everybody Needs Somebody? tempted to go. Everybody needs somebody just for that. So glad to see so many of you here tonight. Would particularly like to say hi to the members of the Illinois Law Enforcement Agency. Waving at John Candy. What car number is this? 55. Hi, this is car number. No, that's it. This is car number 55. We're in a truck. the Illinois Nazis. I hate the Illinois Nazis. Where they fall off the tallest bridge in the world. And one of them turns, I fucking love the Blues Brothers. I might have to watch the Blues Brothers. There's so many films I want to rewatch. Blues Brothers. I'll tell you what, if they showed the Blues Brothers at the cinema, I would go and watch it.
Yeah. Drop my pencil. Unbelievable.
Mm-hmm.
Got it.
Smart. Do you ever miss Piggy? Oh, God. There's so many great... Because it's a musical, I suppose. So, yeah. Anyway, Blues Brothers. I think we'll go Peter Gunn theme. That's like the main theme, isn't it?
Yeah, I think if you had to pick one, like... there's a lot of good stuff you go for in there, but yeah. I think it's all broadly getting a vote, but yeah, Peter Gunn theme, definitely.
There's not many people in the chat tonight, which is sad. Come on, guys. But what I think that should mean is that we just add +1 as if Tom was here
Sure.
for pretty much everything. Okay?
It's not like we don't make the rules up for this as we go along anyway.
No, fuck it. Yeah. So
It's
Blues Brothers
written down on the back of a napkin somewhere.
probably. So Peter Gunn theme, Blues Brothers. What we go? Yeah.
Well,
I'm
I
going
said
yes.
yes.
All right. Cool.
Oh, hang on. I thought. Are we now actually picking?
Oh yeah,
them?
so these aren't ones we
Yeah.
covered last week. We're now
Oh,
Yeah,
on
yeah,
to...
yeah. We're on to ones we're picking.
I
Yeah.
didn't realise. I just thought you were still going through.
Oh, it was still basically just naming stuff, so yeah.
We are. I mean, it's similar, really. To be honest with you. Any more for any more? Or are we literally just going to go Blues Brothers, Peter Gunn theme, and then just call it a night?
I was going to say
Going
the
10 minutes.
Gladiator.
Gladiator. Yes.
Yeah.
Love it.
I mean, that
is a
entire
majestic
soundtrack
score.
is phenomenal. I spent a lot of time doing my field work, driving around Scotland, listening to that. That was pretty grand.
It is. You know, it is. It's fucking excellent. You're right. It's getting a vote from me.
I need to watch that film again. It's been a while. It's so good.
It is good.
Oh, it's complete bobbins from a historical point of view,
Yeah.
but it's magnificent.
Film that made Joaquin Phoenix's career as well.
Joaquin.
Yeah. He's so fucking good in it, though. He's so evil.
Yeah,
You simply won't die.
prancing around in his pure white armor at the end.
I love it. Yeah.
It's so good. Yeah, yeah. He was nothing like that guy.
No.
Because
Marcus Aurelius was actually a massive dick.
Mm.
He wasn't nice and kindly as portrayed.
I mean, I'm guessing many of them weren't like the nicest guys in the world.
Roman Empire not exactly famous for being full of good guys, really.
Yeah, I mean, what did the Romans do for us? Speaking of which, always look on the bright side of life.
Oh my god, yeah, okay.
Oh, that is
Brian.
I
didn't even think about that.
top
Life of
segue
Brian.
there.
Yeah.
It's almost like it was scripted. It's not. It's just.
Didn't
like
that get to #1 when that got re-released or something stupid
Yeah.
like that? Yeah.
And it's still one of the. It's either #1 or one of the top 10 funeral songs.
I think that was
Yeah.
the first song I heard that had a swear word in it as well.
Mm.
Excellent.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Getting a vote from me.
It's just such one of the most wonderful endings to a film ever.
Absolutely.
Are you going to answer
yeah.
any questions or think, no. So have a song.
Just all hanging up there, singing away like that is just. It's just genius.
It's such a shame that John Cleese turned out to be a massive bellend, didn't it? Isn't it?
Yeah.
Isn't it?
Well,
He just got old. Bless him. Yeah, Life of Brian's excellent. There isn't really an equivalent for Holy Grail, is there, really? I suppose there's Brave Sir Robin, but like...
Well, there is Camelot.
they were more just sort of like
There's Camelot.
silly little ditties in Holy Grail,
Yeah.
weren't they?
Well, it is a silly place.
Holy Grail was much more like of a it's like a much bigger production, wasn't it? Like I mean, it was a genuinely big film to make. It's all shot on location. They've got hundreds of extras and all that sort of nonsense.
I've always preferred Life of Brian.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it was.
yeah.
They didn't run out of money in Life of Brian, and they ran out of money in Holy Grail. But like, as my island friend always likes pointing out, he was one of the extras in when the marauding Vikings at the castle bit, because
Really?
part of it's filmed
Nice.
at Castle Stalker and around there, and so he was meant to be
One
the
one
marauding.
of my favourite things when I go to conventions is there's always a group that dress up as Arthur and the knights with the person with the coconuts. Yeah, it's so good. Russ, you got any?
Let's go for. Okay, yeah, I'm gonna. One of my personal favourites, Apollo 13.
Yes.
Stirring, haunting, patriotic, even if you're not from that country. Yeah, it's majestic.
God, it's such a great film as well.
It's such a good film.
Hey, guess you just wrote Apollo 14.
That is Hanks at his Hanksiest, I think.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Hanks at his Hanksiest. I like
Yeah.
that.
Hanks for the memories. You're
I did
welcome,
have
guys.
Shit, I just have another. No, brain farts. Don't do this. It wasn't a. It was another spacey one. Well,
Star
I did
Wars?
think of Inception and no, Pirates of the
Oh
Caribbean.
my god. Okay, Pirates of the Caribbean, but we'll circle back round to Inception as well.
We'll
But
do
yeah.
Inception because that is a hand.
It
It is
is-
Hans Zimmer.
Genuinely one of my favourite theme tunes. It's
Yeah.
so important to what you're watching as well. Particularly the ending, obviously. Like,
Yeah.
people crap on that ending now. I remember being in the cinema and just doing this at the screen. Like, just going, is it going to drop? Is it going to drop? Just constantly getting like, is it? And then like it cutting away. I'm like, oh, you.
And yeah, all the people that are arguing one that surely the only satisfying ending is you don't know.
Yeah.
And really, also, like, does it matter?
No.
Because it's what's real to the people experiencing it.
Oh, that film's fucking great.
It's
I
very
I actually
genuinely
need to
love
watch that
Inception.
again.
Yeah. It's another really, really good film.
Yeah,
Like
the score does all sorts of interesting, like there's like layered time signatures that
Yeah.
reflect the different speeds that time goes at in the dreams, aren't there, and things like
yeah.
that.
And on top of which, just like the build up in like the whole, just like end third of the film, pretty much is to pretty much the same piece of music that just builds up and builds up and builds up. It's a bit like what he did for Dunkirk, which is like Dunkirk score is flawlessly in time with everything that's happening, like at any point on the screen, not just like inspired by, but like literally, like it's someone puts their foot down at the right time, there'll be a beat at that particular time as well. It is, and that's once again another one that's done. It's got like in the background, it's got like a ticking noise, because the whole thing is they need to get the people off the beach quickly. So like the whole thing is this build up, and you're seeing it. This it's pretty much like one long continuous score, and you're seeing. I'm adding Dunkirk to the list, by the way. Let's because I've just talked myself into that because it's fucking amazing as well.
I haven't actually seen Dunkirk yet, so I can't comment.
No worries. And it just gets more and more tense as it goes on as well. So I think it starts off with pretty much no music, and then it just builds up and builds up and builds up and builds up as like time is running out for them to essentially get on the boats. Really, really great film, and really great score as well. So I've given votes for all of us to Inception. I might be wrong on that. Dunkirk, Russ?
I haven't seen it, so I can't vote for it, but I'm sure it is very good.
Yeah. What was the other one you said? Pirates of the Caribbean.
Yeah, because like it's so good.
Yeah, it is good.
I mean, the film it's just a bit of fun, but the music makes it. Actually, the music probably makes the film.
Yeah.
Without that is like,
The music's probably of a higher quality than the film,
yeah.
but
The first one is a laugh.
it is, yeah.
Brilliant,
It's a great action film, yeah.
Before everyone told them how amazing the Jack Sparrow performance was, and they just took it to ridiculous levels in the following ones.
Oh no, I was just thinking of The Lonely Island. Michael Ball. Not Michael.
You seen those films?
This is
He
Tale.
goes, yeah, I just
I'm
got home from watching the
Captain
Pirates of the
Jack
Caribbean
Sparrow.
movies. Okay.
Michael
Those films are
Bolton,
great. Also, it made me want to watch a film with Michael Bolton.
Yeah.
Turns out Michael Bolton is a major cinephile.
Now back to the good part.
The Jester of Tortuga. Oh god,
Inception Pirates.
I'd totally forgotten about that. That's so good. Like my default is I'm on a boat, so
Yeah.
I think my favourite might be I Just Had Sex.
I Just Had Sex is great
Yeah.
as well. What's the other one I really like as well?
That sometimes just pops into either of our heads, and it just go, and this is a little smile and goes, just thought of this one. I just had sex.
I quite like YOLO as well.
Yeah.
How you got to be really careful because you only live once.
Yeah.
And jizz in your pants as well. It's obviously great. Like a Boss, it's also great.
No, well, yeah, just in. I probably. Sometimes I will just quote that if something's really good. I'll just go, just jizzed in my pants. And obviously, inappropriate times. But anyway.
To be fair, you were flirting a lot. A breeze rolls in and I jizz in my pants. Oh fuck, we've got some great ones here. Adam, hey Adam, thanks for joining us. Sucker Punch as a soundtrack has been mentioned too. Sucker Punch soundtrack was
Really, I think
really good. Like it was
I think
The
I
film?
listened to that more
Not so much?
than I actually ever saw the film.
yeah. It's getting a vote from me.
It's not really a film, is it? It's sort of a collection of music videos.
It's by someone that went on to direct a certain Justice League film, isn't it? So because it's Zack Snyder. The soundtrack's much better than the film.
It's amazing how long you can make movies feel if they're entirely in slow motion.
Yeah,
No.
it's crazy. Yeah.
We haven't actually mentioned Top Gun.
We were going to save it till the end.
Oh right.
Yeah,
Because it's going to
Sorry.
win.
it's going to win because we write this shit. Adam also says The Touch by Stan Bush from the 1985 Transformers movie.
Yes.
Wow.
Absolutely, yeah.
Actually,
that's
that
getting a vote.
might also that could compete. That is
Yeah.
a top notch. You got the touch, you got the power. It's just because it's the bit where he flies over. It's like, I've got to fucking save the day again.
It's Transformers film's another film which is there isn't a moment where there's no music. Like, but it's different from Dunkirk in the sense that they obviously just said, can you just write like 2 hours worth of like crazy guitar licks and you just send it in and we'll just make it work basically.
And there's some epic synths in there as well.
Yeah, there is. Yeah, it is excellent. I do love it.
It's just such a cast. I mean, like, getting Orson Welles to voice Omicron is
I
like.
don't know how they did that. There is a story, isn't there? Like apparently he was like drunk or something, or just didn't know he was
probably
actually
was,
signing up
but-
for. But yeah,
Because it's got Eric Idle in it as well.
yeah, and it's got a lady transformer, which is problematic for me. Not for the usual reasons at the rallies I go to with Joe Rogan, but but because it means that the other transformers are men, and they heavily sexualize this transformer. She's got an ass and titties, so like that's weird to me. I don't like it because, as I say, it means that basically they are just. She's the only lady transformer I've ever seen, I think.
Yeah. So yeah,
Yeah.
I agree. It's a wee bit weird. I mean, it's not even a wee bit. It is just weird.
Yeah. And we discussed their reproductive.
Searching questions 3, I
Yeah.
think.
Yeah, we don't need to go back to that.
Yeah. So why is she I don't know. I don't know. I thought robots were just robots. So that being said, Futurama does it all the time, but there's considerably more. And the female transformer is called RC. RC, yeah, I forgot about that. Spelled ARSEY. I think that is right. Is that right?
That's
I don't know.
terrible.
I'm now looking it up. I trust you. I think it's ARCEY, isn't it? RC. No, that's
as in like
place
Darcy minus the D.
Yeah, I think it's ARSEY transformer. No, ARCEE. Yeah, they can't just call it RC. That's me being silly. But yeah, yeah, RC, because she's got an ass and titties. But yeah, I think it's RC. Yeah, it's ARCEE apparently. So yeah, but Transformers film gets a vote for me as well, and also Cup's an old Transformer as well. What the fuck's that all about?
It's just like, I've been around for so long, and they've all
I
been
got
around
wrinkles.
for so long.
Yeah.
He's been around longer than the Earth.
Yeah.
Because they obviously crash in prehistoric, but he's been around, and then they've been there for millions of years, and he's been there even before that. He's just like, he's been on really old campaigns. I don't understand.
But he just looks a bit cracky more than anything, doesn't he? Like, he's just a bit like, I don't know.
Coming up with Rodimus Prime, come on.
Rodimus Prime is something I'd forgotten about as well. Maybe we should do a whole episode on Transformers film as well at some point.
Yeah, but that one, because it might still be better than all of the Michael Bay.
Oh no,
ones.
100%.
Oh, it is. They are
ones.
terrible movies.
They are really, really bad films. The new one doesn't look much better either. So, and that's not even. What's his face? Bayhem.
Beja.
Okay. So, any more?
I'm just going to say that we haven't actually got any John Carpenter in here, and I was listening to the Escape from New York soundtrack. It is phenomenal, but I do appreciate it is going to be very niche, but it's just because of Carpenter Brute, and then just going back and listening to John Carpenter's song.
I love John Carpenter. He makes incredible films and then writes the theme tune.
Yeah.
Doesn't sing the theme tunes, but yeah, he it's incredible. Escape from New York is obviously one. Gets a vote from me.
All right.
Yeah,
honestly,
I love that movie.
Yeah.
I wasn't actually going to push it, but yeah.
And then obviously Halloween as well.
Yeah. Actually, Halloween probably should go.
We can do both.
Yeah.
Halloween is a fucking brilliant theme tune as well.
Yeah. I mean, it is the essence of spook.
Yeah.
That, and I would say The Exorcist, really.
Yeah, Exorcist on there already.
I know we've got The Exorcist on the list. Yeah, I would also have to put on the Harry Potter, which is actually Hedwig's theme from Harry Potter.
So you're talking main Harry Potter titles?
Yeah. Anyway.
That's the one, right? It's the rubbish one.
I don't particularly love it. I find it a bit twinkly and annoying.
I think if we had to just rank John Williams scores, it would probably be close to the bottom for me. That being said, it's probably still better than some other stuff. I think I'd probably still vote for it. But yeah.
I mean, I'm putting it in there because it is memorable and it is pretty good.
I think it deserves a place in at least the running.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Will it win? Will it fuck? Because I don't want to give J.K. Rowling any kind of publicity, really. But yeah. That's John Williams. But he's done loads of other ones. We haven't had, by the way, Duel of Fates, because we said that was the whole reason we did. We said that it didn't have to be
Let's
the main
have
thing.
Duel of Fates.
Duel of Fates has got to be in there, right?
Like, you did the main Star Wars.
Yeah.
For me, that isn't actually even close to the best one. Empire Strikes Back is the best Star Wars.
What, as a film? Yeah.
It's theme tune. It's the Imperial March. It's
Okay, so
brilliant.
the Imperial March. So we're going to go Duel of Fates and Imperial March for Star Wars, yeah?
And we can also
And the main
and
the main
main
theme.
Star. I mean, there are so many movies of Star Wars that they all gonna have their own unique theme. No, Imperial March is so good, and when you hear the metal covers of it, it's fucking awesome. Like there is oh, what are they called? There is a whole Star Wars metal cover band.
Yeah,
Can't
Galactic
think-
Empire or something.
Yeah,
it's called,
Galactic
yeah.
Empire, and they're fucking brilliant.
So are we all going Duel of Fates and Imperial March, yeah?
I mean, obviously, yeah.
Paul has said, I love me a Western, so I'm thinking The Good, the Bad, the Ugly. It's on there, but I'm going to add your vote to it. And then also, Midnight Cowboy is a fucking great theme tune. I agree.
Yeah. Yeah, that is good.
Just getting a vote from me. And then,
Has he got another?
yeah, The Magnificent Seven, which we have already mentioned, but I will add your name to it, Paul.
On the
because
list.
It is fucking incredible. That is genuinely one of my favourite theme tunes. I'm a big fan. So yeah.
I mean, you might not have watched Hotel Transylvania 3.
It's got the Magnificent
Summer
Seven theme tune in it, has it?
No, Summer Vacation. No, it's got Tiesto, and it's got 3 really good dance tracks. But I'm kind of have to mention Sevolution by Tiesto, which is the theme tune that the Kraken comes up to destroy all the monsters. I have listened to that quite a lot recently and watched this, and it's quite good.
So I'm going to put it down.
And it gets a vote from me because it's actually pretty good.
What's the name of the film?
Hotel Transylvania
Oh,
3,
okay, cool.
Summer Vacation.
Okay.
Oh, hang on. Forget that one. Nightmare
What?
Before Christmas. This is Halloween. Do, do,
Yeah.
do, 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 do. That's
You would go with This Is Halloween rather than...
yeah. I was kind of joking about.
This?
Yeah, no,
Yeah.
This is Halloween.
Okay.
In this house, that is the hit. Forget. What's this? What's this? Do, 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 do.
Magic in the air. Okay, while we're on it then, the Rocky Horror Picture Show.
God,
Time
yeah.
Warp.
Yeah.
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 Amazing.
Yeah. Or would it be Time Walk? Time Warp?
Yeah.
That's the big one. That's the biggest one.
Probably.
Isn't
That's
it?
the biggie, isn't it?
Is that bigger than? Yeah, it is. Yeah.
It's also just spectacular.
Yeah, it is. Oh god, that's such a great film as well. Picture Time Warp. Okay, one of my favourite films, Magnificent Seven. It is great. It is. I genuinely love the Magnificent Seven. I think Denzel's perfect in it. I know you meant the original. Sorry, I was just being silly. What else we got?
Right,
Okay.
what have we not had
Well,
yet?
we
We
haven't got any
haven't
Star
yet
Trek.
had Lord of the fucking Rings.
Yeah. There is
Lord of the
that.
Rings. Are we going separate ones? Like, are we going?
We got to have the main fellowship theme.
Yeah.
That's like the Shire theme, that one, isn't it?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, so
We all
that's the
know-
main fellowship theme,
Mm.
which I think is and that's what gets carried through all 3
It
movies,
is.
isn't it?
Dun, dun.
But yeah.
That
That's the,
reminds
the
me of falling
Eurocolor
asleep
one,
with my PS2 on.
Yeah. Playing
Yeah,
Two
the Fellowship,
Towers.
the Two Towers game. Sorry, yeah.
Two Towers, such a good game.
Mm.
Anyway,
Okay, so yeah, Lord of the Rings has got 5 votes. Do we want to go anything else like May It Be or anything like that, or are we just gonna be fine with just Lord of the Rings?
is that the Enya?
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, not fussed about that. Bit weird and elvish, isn't it?
It is a bit. Elves are boring, and to quote Bricky from the Adept is Ridiculous podcast, yo, fuck elves.
Also, I think it just they are the proto elves, aren't they? They're the absolute stereotypical holier
Yeah.
than thou, tall, glowy wankers.
Yeah. Whereas in 40k they just fuck everything, so like, you know, it's a bit different, I suppose. Hey, should we add some murder to our fucking? That's really, isn't it? That's what they do.
Lord of the Rings, Definitely.
Yeah, Lord of the Rings. Yeah, that's in there. We did have some on the Discord, so I'm just going to bring them up quickly. If anyone's got any others, let me know while I'm doing this.
We haven't got any Batman.
Okay. This is a very good point. I nominate 3 Batman theme tunes.
3 Batmans. What are your 3 Batman?
Tim Burton, Danny Elfman's theme.
Yeah, the first one.
Do, 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 do. Yeah, excellent. Also, Hans Zimmer from specifically The Dark Knight, I think. That's the one with the that's really good as well. And then Michael Giacchino's I can't remember what it's called. It's called like Halloween, whatever it's something. But the his Batman theme's incredible as well.
Yes, I've not seen that one, but yeah, I'm prepared.
Have you not seen Have you not seen the new Batman film?
I've not seen the Batman. No.
Oh my god, it's the best one.
It's the best man.
He's the best man. The Battinson's the best man. Yeah. It is fucking excellent. And I went to see it with an orchestra, and that was just incredible. And it got incredibly loud.
Cut jizz in your pants.
A little bit, yeah.
Yeah. Cool.
Yeah. So my vote is for all 3 of those. So the Danny Elfman Batman theme. So we'll start there.
Yeah, definitely.
Most definitely.
Batman Elf. Okay. The Hans Zimmer Dark Knight theme.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
And then the Michael Giacchino, the Batman theme.
I cannot vote for it in good conscience, as I have not seen it.
Do you want me to hum it to you? I bet you know it.
Sure, go for it.
It literally just goes dun 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 dun.
Yeah. Yes.
Yeah, and gets louder and louder.
That sounds like the best piece of music I've ever heard.
It works so well in the film. Although, who put it out there that Something in the Way, I know it's Nirvana, it's now intrinsically linked to that. For me, that is also intrinsically. But I would agree that the way it first comes in and how it works, oh my god, that's
with the monologue as well.
Oh
so,
my god,
so when you got the bit with the Riddler at the start and then the monologue afterwards, nothing's working. It's so fucking good.
I just knew it. Oh my god, that was just so good.
With the guy
whole
looking
music. Oh my god, it's just a perfect movie, isn't it?
He looks up and sees the guy who's just robbed the convenience store. He looks up, sees the bat signal, and then looks down the dark alley, and then runs away. Oh, so fucking good. Oh my god, I want to watch it again. It's so good. Yeah. Okay.
I remember just loving every moment. I think I remember just listening to going, oh my god, they got the music, they got the score, bang on. That is.
I keep hearing people say how boring it is, and I'm like, are you watching that fucking film? It's got the best car chase in it. Just because it stops every now and then to be fucking Seven, which is a fucking great film as well, doesn't mean that it's like, yeah. And also, Catwoman's fucking excellent as well.
Mm-hmm.
And the Riddler's great in it, and the Penguin. It's just brilliant. Watch the fucking film. Russ, watch the film. Watch that and watch Andor. I swear you do this just to wind me up. I swear.
I really want to watch Andor. I just need to find time for it.
Andor's amazing.
Where can I watch the Batman?
Batman. Do you want me to drop it on? Drop it in. Drop it on.
Drop it on. Just drop it on.
Yeah. I can bring it over if you like.
You need to come around and watch John Wick 2. We
do, yeah. It's Shah into the.
She really wants to see now. John Wick 2. She's like itching to see it now.
Her response to Top Gun is one of my favourite responses to Top Gun so far, which was like mild disinterest at the start and just absolutely involved in everything that's happening by the end of it. Yeah. So we've got some more here. The main theme to The Rock has come up twice, and for the life of me, I couldn't tell you what it is.
Come on.
We
all love The Rock.
Yeah.
But we know it's not good.
It's got 2 votes because 2 people have suggested it already.
I can't
couldn't
think
even
of
tell you
it.
what it
So
was.
I couldn't tell you what it sounds
I
like.
can't vote for that.
No.
I love that movie,
I'd imagine it's some
but it's
squealy
also
guitar.
appalling.
This is Bass, by the way, his choices, because he says he might not make it tonight. So, Edelweiss from Sound of Music.
yes.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I just put the rock Sound of Music because I forgot to hit return.
We haven't really touched upon any Disney.
This is true. We haven't.
Well, I mean, Star Wars doesn't count in this
No,
case.
it's not. Yeah.
Staying Alive, Saturday Night Fever, Bass has had as well.
That is very
It is.
cool, isn't it?
It is good and it works
Very
so
cool.
fucking well in that film, yeah. Diddle-a-ding, ding, ding, diddle-ding, diddle-ding. And also reminds me of that, you know, that mashup one video that guy did, Hell's Nightclub,
Oh,
or whatever,
Hell's
Club.
Yeah.
Yeah,
There's
it's so
like
good.
3 or 4 of those now.
yeah. The first one is incredible though, because you can work out what the plot is as well of what's actually happening in it, which is kind of crazy because no one really says anything. But yeah. Okay, so yeah, Saturday Night Fever then. Little Green Bag, Reservoir Dogs.
So which one's
I would
that?
argue, if we're going Reservoir Dogs, that Stuck in the Middle of You with You would be slightly more.
It's the more iconic moment, isn't it?
Yeah. But I'm open to whatever.
I don't think I know that one. Or, or if I do know, I don't know what that.
You know what we are also missing?
Isn't that ding, 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 ding?
Is that what it is?
Ding,
Dung,
yeah.
dung, 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 dung.
That is pretty cool.
Actually, that would get a vote.
Yeah.
Um. Dun 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 dun
You
dun.
mentioned this before we started.
Yeah.
Although now I can't listen to that thanks to Critical Role without going Pockapee.
Pockabee.
But yeah, like you said, Dan, that is a series of what, 8 movies now?
Yeah, yeah. And
With
the
all
theme
with the
tunes get better
same
every
theme
time.
tune that gets better every time somehow.
The latest one is incredible. It fits so well with the trailer. I think I'm just excited about Mission Impossible because I imagine it's Maverick becoming like a secret agent and then going on and doing like other things.
But like Top Gun aside, they're really good movies.
They're people don't like 2. I like 2.
I
Like,
think
That's the John Woo one, isn't
the
it?
first 2 are almost something entirely different.
yeah,
The second one is very of its time. You don't see Limp Bizkit being invited to do many movie themes these days.
or Metallica. Although that Metallica song is really good, and I don't often say that on Metallica. It's a bit shit.
I really love Mission Impossible 2, but it is the one of these things is not like the other from that series.
3's the one with Philip Seymour Hoffman, isn't it? I'm gonna find her.
That's
I'm gonna find
kind
her.
of
Then I'm gonna
where
hurt
it
her.
went into its
Yeah.
current style, because the first one's completely different as well.
Yeah. Well, the first one had a smaller budget.
Yeah, and it's a very
Tight movie.
it's really complex to work out who knows what the other person knows when they know, but they don't know that this one knows that one knows. There's a lot of that sort of nonsense going on in that one.
There is, yeah. Eye of the Tiger, Rocky 3.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely.
Also, what's the other one from Rocky 3? The other. You have to look that up.
Is it called Hearts on Fire or something like that?
Hearts on Fire, that's the
That's
one,
it.
yeah. But I think Eye of the Tiger kind of takes that, so I'm fine with that. Rocky 3. Okay, cool.
As Living in America as well.
Living. Oh my god, that I forgot how good that soundtrack is. Yeah,
It's pretty good, isn't it?
yeah. Then we also have. I'm just looking now.
Dam Busters.
Dam Busters is good. Incredibly memorable as well. If only for a Castlemaine 4X advert that kids won't know what Castlemaine 4X is anymore. The guy saving all the
Well,
yeah.
Also, I mean, let's not forget it's also the racist advert.
It is, isn't it?
Yeah, but you know, in a light-hearted way.
Oh, it was. I thought it was just a guy catching bombs. No, you're right.
No.
I take it back. My phone is auto-corrected to Dan Busters. Okay, yeah. Phil suggested "You Know My Name," "Live and Let Die," all the rest.
We've been through the Bond section, really, haven't we?
Walk this. So Adam said the Lock Stock theme tune. That's the Ocean Colour Scene one, isn't it?
Yeah, I would.
Yeah.
I think that would probably come under the heading of a song that is just good, separate to being in the movie.
I
Walk
was
This
gonna
Land, Easy Rollers.
I would say Lock Stock is actually that music that is usually associated with smashing plates, the Greek. Ding-a-ding.
Zorba the Greek.
Yeah, because that features a couple of times, and that every time I hear that now, I just think of Lock Stock. Because it's
Yeah.
a deal. It's a steal. Sell the fucking century. Fuck it, they not keep it.
It's amazing how lucky he got with like 3 films before everyone realised he's not a very good director.
I know.
I don't think it's not that he's a bad director. It's just he's got a very. I think there's only a couple of films that he can make.
Yeah.
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 We haven't done Armageddon out of here. Because, like,
Because it's rubbish.
Oh, okay. So
we watched
sorry.
Armageddon a few times. Let's face it, but you know we have to. I would say Aerosmith.
I'd say there is a holy trinity of The Rock, Con Air, and Armageddon.
Mm-hmm.
But
So
they are not good movies with good scores or good acting or good scripts or good direction.
Well, they have got.
Bass has just said, has Little Green Bag by Reservoir Dogs been mentioned yet? Bass, tell us if it's this song. Dun 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 dun. That one, right?
Yeah.
Because if it is, it's on the list. The Easy Rollers one I've just listened to. Yeah, that's the Lock Stock theme. It's not the other one that I thought it was. I guess a vote from me. So yeah. So I have a problem with Don't Want to Miss a Thing by Aerosmith. I think it's a bit shit. And I love Aerosmith. But I don't know. I feel like it fits the film at the same time though.
Yeah, as in it's overblown and overwrought and a bit ridiculous.
You son of a bitch, you convinced me.
Anyway,
What are you gonna say?
No,
No, go on, what are you going to say?
off the pod.
Oh, why?
It's just no, off the pod.
All right, fair enough, cool. Yeah, Armageddon gets a vote from me then, fine. Con Air, do we want to do the
Leanne Rimes?
Leanne Rimes song?
No.
No, okay, it's a bit rubbish. Have we done the Star Trek theme yet? We haven't.
Well, I did mention Star Trek, but then
You
Russ
did.
came out with something else. He said Lord of the fucking Rings.
Yeah, true. So the Star Trek theme, yeah, that works.
Is it a movie theme?
Yes. I think it is. Like,
It
but
features
I mean, it's-
in all of them, doesn't
Yeah.
it?
except for the next gen ones. The next gen are different things.
Yeah, then fine. Yeah, absolutely.
Is it a different version of it?
Oh yeah,
think it
obviously
is.
it's been
I can't remember now.
rescored, hasn't it? It's not literally the 30-second TV intro. We're talking like from Star Trek: The Motion Picture.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, because it would have been written.
And
And that is a really cool. With the bit where it's
Yeah.
just sort of slowly flying around the ship in dry dock. That is pretty
God. and there's so much stuff that this is making me want to. They reused the theme from Star Trek: The Motion Picture for Next Generation. Then yes, they did. That's why. The Next Gen theme's my favourite of the start. Actually, no, I tell you, the Deep Space Nine theme's fucking great as well. But yeah, I don't know. Okay, so Star Trek's getting a vote then from all of us, or
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah.
Here we go. Let's see what else we've got. Yeah, and Bass has mentioned these a couple of times. Sorry, Bass, we got there eventually. Flash, Queen.
It's
I reckon
really
so.
good.
It is, isn't it? Do you want to do Who Wants to Live Forever as well from Highlander?
I don't think that is associated with
It's not.
the film enough. Even though it was written for the soundtrack,
It's
I think probably more people are aware of it separate to the film. Probably.
Yeah, Phil even said, I'm just going through his now. Phil even said something in the way from the Batman. But I think you'd go with the theme tune instead. X-Wings coming on in Over the Lake, Force Awakens.
No, we've got the Star Wars. Move on.
Yeah, we've done Star Wars is done.
Done Star
Dream is
Wars.
collapsing.
So
Inception,
Mission
yeah.
Impossible. What are the big ones that we're missing?
Wonder Woman theme. That's a good one, actually. Well, it's kind of like a... It's not so much a theme, is it? It's like... Oh, no, it's more of a theme than it is actually like a theme song. It's like, here's Wonder Woman. All of Lord of the Rings. Claire de Lune playing when the fountains go off in Ocean's 11.
Nah.
Something the way Batman. Avengers Assemble. Yeah, we've got that one. Pirates of the Caribbean. Yeah. Shadow on the Sun from Collateral. Ecstasy of Gold from the standoff scene. Yeah, fair play. Man of Steel. Theme tune from that.
I don't remember that.
It's good. It's not like great. Okay, Predator.
Can't think of it.
I couldn't tell you how that goes.
Me neither. I was thinking that. Oh, Conan. I can't remember that either.
Oh, the Conan soundtrack's pretty good.
Yeah,
It's quite weird.
I can't remember it.
It is quite good. Very epic, obviously. There's a few biggies that we discussed before the pod that we haven't officially entered yet.
Bass also mentioned The Godfather as well.
Yeah.
It is really good and it fits really well.
Yeah, that is.
Can I
really
also
cool.
add Layla as well? Now, Layla's known for Layla, even though it is the end of Layla works so well in Goodfellas as well. But yeah, no, it doesn't really work. Okay. I drank a lot of rum. This is nice.
E.T.
E.T.
Spectacular.
Yeah, it's a good one. You just thinking what E.T.'s short for, Russ, Duncan?
Yes.
Yeah,
best
thought
joke.
so. Yeah.
I can't wait until my kids are old enough to watch E.T. so I can then tell them my only joke. So you mentioned Vangelis earlier, but we haven't had
Blade Runner.
/ Blade Runner 2069,
2069.
whatever it's called.
Nice. Blade Runner 2049 was Hans Zimmer, wasn't
49,
it?
that's it. Yeah, but it's basically the same, isn't it?
Yeah. God, that Blade Runner theme tune is very good. Bass, we have indeed just mentioned The Godfather. You did indeed, yeah. What else we got?
Oh yeah, Blade Runner gets a vote.
Yeah. The Jungle Book.
Okay, so when it comes to Disney,
Do we want to treat like Disney songs as a separate thing?
Do you think maybe that is a separate
World
think-
Cup.
World
'cause,
Cup
like,
of
they're
in
not-
itself?
It's not a score, and they're not themes. They are performed parts of the storytelling.
And if we did that, we could do a whole thing with like 4 or 5 songs from each film as well.
Yeah, I think we should like
There are-
not to be dismissive, but I think they are just a separate thing. They're not really they wouldn't be on a. They're not a score, are they?
And it would take up 50% of the list.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, how about Beverly Hills Cop, though?
That's cracking. It is really
Yeah.
good. Even if it was thoroughly ruined by that sodding frog.
Yeah, it's selling fucking ringtones as well. It must have made an absolute fortune for a whole 5 fucking
I didn't
minutes.
that people actually used to pay money for a stupid ringtone.
Bonkers, right?
They're not
I can't
not
wait
even
to
really
turn
a
mine
thing
off now.
anymore, are they? Like, why would
I don't have a
anyone pay
ringtone.
money for that?
My phone just vibrates.
We should
Yeah,
we
same.
clarify with Top Gun? Are we putting Top Gun Maverick on because that basically has all the good bits from the first film in it as well?
I would be tempted to go the Top Gun theme from Top Gun, and specifically, the I think it's the Dark Star one.
That's the really yeah, that's
yeah,
pretty wonderful.
yeah.
But you want your the classic Harold Faltermeyer Top Gun theme as well.
Yeah, it's a Top Gun theme, which is just great.
We're not having Danger Zone.
We'll get in so much trouble if we put like
think-
3 Top Gun. things
Yeah,
on.
let's just maybe just those
Top Gun
two.
theme. And what's the other one called? There's another one in Top Gun Maverick, which is kind of the main theme in Top Gun Maverick is really clever because it fits in perfectly with both the Top Gun theme and also the Lady Gaga song. And they kind of all roll into each other, and it works so well. It's another thing that Top Gun does fucking perfectly. That film is so fucking good.
I think you can kind of tell that they had like an extra year
Yeah,
before it was released, and they obviously just went back and were like, well, this film's basically perfect already,
yeah.
but let's give it one more pass and just like put that extra layer of tightness and polish on it. And they probably cut like 4 seconds from the movie, and it just made it utterly perfect.
The song is called "You're Where You Belong," which is like pretty much the main theme, because it's got like the start of the film, which is basically them going, "Hey, you remember this? Anyway, okay, sit down. We've actually made a decent film. See ya. I might go see it an inch away from the screen at the IMAX on Saturday."
Yeah, you got to admit, the first one.
Yeah.
What's the plot of that movie? It doesn't really have one.
Some guys are trying to be the best vice pilot in the world.
And
one of the
they
fellas
don't quite
dies.
manage it.
Yeah. And then they have to go and not be involved in a big mission that's happening that we don't see anything of.
And that's like the last 2 minutes of the movie as well.
Yeah. Also, the love interest in it is almost completely irrelevant to the film.
Oh, 100%, yeah.
Yeah. She's there to act as Maverick's conscience, and that's about it. So yeah.
She's a psychologist.
It's yet another one of those things pointing out like inaccuracies in the movie. They just say that when like if everyone's just come back from a mission and you are on an aircraft carrier maybe 10 miles away from an enemy coast and you've just blown up all their shit, everyone doesn't actually run onto the deck, have a big cheers, open up some drinks and start taking photos. They get on with their fucking jobs.
Yeah.
But no, let's all everyone run onto the flight deck and start posing for selfies. Yeah, sure, why not?
Footloose.
Yeah.
I feel bad that we didn't put Kenny Loggins in with Top Gun, so let's put him in Footloose instead.
Go for it.
Yeah.
I think that's covered off pretty much all the biggies that we would that we want to. We can always sneak a couple of extras into the
Can I
list when we start.
throw in
Then we'll make choices.
Don't You Forget About Me from Breakfast Club?
Yeah, that is really good, isn't it?
Yeah.
There's going to be some tough choices in this.
Yeah. Well, so what's going to happen now is I'm going to put this list up on the Discord, and people are going to get a chance to vote on it, which ones they'd like to see.
And then we'll open it up on Twitters, etc.
I think so, yeah. The Great Escape. Sorry, I keep finding some.
Have we not put that in?
No.
Oh God, yeah.
It is excellent. The film's rubbish, but yeah. Yeah. The soundtrack's excellent. 9 to 5, maybe not. I don't know. Home Alone. I don't really remember it outside of Rocking Around the Christmas Tree.
Which again is probably wouldn't qualify under the rules that we specified. It's a good song, but it's not. It's not the song from Home Alone, is it?
No. Deliverance.
It is good, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, we're gonna have to draw a line under this somewhere because we could go on forever with this.
Yeah. Yeah. So we don't want Purple Rain in there then.
Well, I mean, we probably would, but it's just too much of a good song on its own.
Yeah. One more. I promise. One more.
All right, one more. Make this
Because
spectacular.
they say this Shaft is a bad mother. Shut your mouth. Let's just talk about Shaft. Shaft's a horrible fucker, by the way, as well. But the theme tune's excellent.
Yeah, this is true.
Right, I think we've got to call it a night there.
Okay.
Because otherwise we'll go crazy.
We've got a pretty good list there, and I think we've got a quite broad, eclectic list there as well.
One more
Go on then.
from the Lost Highway. Isn't it Lost Highway? Perfect Drug.
Okay, that's just a good...
That was written specifically for the film.
Yeah. What film?
Wasn't it Lost Highway?
I think so.
Yeah, things can be written specifically for a film and then just get a bigger life outside it.
Seen the film, I just...
Yeah, exactly. Okay, I think I'm done.
Awesome.
I was actually trying to think of the theme for Alien or Aliens, but I couldn't. So
It is really good.
Hmm.
Very
Sorry.
spare and sparse.
Shall I throw an Alien then?
Go for it.
Done. We're done.
done.
Yeah.
Did you want a Mad Max Fury Road or anything?
Oh
like that?
shit! Mad Max Fury Road. That's the last one. Yeah, that is really good as well. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. That's it. We're done.
Right,
now
that's
we
enough.
are done.
That's enough.
Yeah.
Put your pen down.
Yeah. Good. Right. Let's go ahead and close this off now. Then. Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
Is that it? Are we done?
Believe so.
We are
yeah.
done.
We are done. Yeah.
Right.
Let's
So
just call it a night.
anyone contributing on the stream now or on Discord, please stop. Your votes will not count, and you may still be charged. In fact, we might just charge you because
If we can find a way to do
Fucking-
it, we will charge
No,
you.
no, maybe about it. You will be charged.
charged. Yeah. So socials, you can reach us at TMTOH on all the socials. Facebook. I don't know if we actually use the Facebook anymore. Probably Twitter and Instagram. And you can join the chat at Discord. And our Discord details are pinned in our bio on Instagram and on Twitter. So do check us out there. Do we have a TikTok?
We do.
Have we
I
got
wouldn't
anything on
bother.
there?
No. I use it to just look up funny videos. So
Share them with us.
Yeah.
Dan, anything happening with Marveling Marvel?
nothing. No, nothing at the moment. No, it's been quite quiet on the Marvel front, but yeah.
Anything happening with Gridiron Gents? Do you want to plug that? It's part
Yeah.
of the
Okay.
network.
So the website went down for about 2 weeks. I couldn't figure it out. It turns out I'm using up far more space than I was meant to. So that's now sorted. Basically, apologies if you've been listening to Gridiron Gentlemen from 2014. It probably wasn't that great, although you two are both on it, so I do apologise. But like, it's probably not very relevant to the episodes you're listening to now. So I've deleted like 300 episodes of the Gridiron Gentlemen, so I apologise. That website's gone up now. I've got 4 podcasts that we've recorded to do with free agency, which was I think a month ago now, and then we started doing drafts. So we've done 6 different positions, and that's all going to be going up tomorrow morning. So it's ready for the draft, but it's going to be about like 9 hours worth of podcast stuff going up in one go. So
So if you're listening back to this, that's the Gridiron Gentleman stuff going up on Thursday, the 20th of April. There you go. But yeah, great. That's good. So if you like American football, we didn't put any of those any American football films themes.
One more.
No,
Moneyball. It's not American football, but the Moneyball theme tune's excellent. But yeah, okay, fine. Fine,
All right, that gets a vote from two of us. So with that, we have got our list, and it will be narrowed down, compiled, compressed, and shared with everyone, and then we'll start the rounds of voting on the socials, and we'll see what comes out. We'll see Top Gun defeats in the final.
We'll see how much Top Gun wins by, shall we?
Wouldn't it be great if Red Dwarf won this one as well? By the way, Punk Rock Factory, which Adam, if you're still watching, I think you're the person that actually put me up to watching that. It's fucking incredible. They've done a cover of the Red Dwarf theme tune.
Oh, I'm looking that up immediately after
Yes,
this.
it is fucking excellent. Still, my favourite thing they did was the video game one, which is the medley, because some of the songs they picked, like, pulled directly from my head.
And there's some proper deep cuts in there as well.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, when they
Rock Factory.
Yeah, they do amazing. You must have heard them, Duncan.
I probably have. I haven't listened for a while. So
I think that would be right up your street. You should.
They do a lot of punk rock covers of like Disney songs, that kind of thing.
and like, definitely. Up
so
my
their cover of the Bucky O'Hare theme tune is a thing of beauty.
I have heard that. That is fantastic.
That is excellent. Yeah.
But we are prolonging this ending.
We are.
Yeah,
Come
no,
on,
fucking
somebody's got to
Let's
say
get
cue
out.
the music, otherwise I don't know how to finish.
So that is all from us. Thank you very much for watching. Thank you very much for listening. And it's goodbye from Dan.
Goodbye.
Good night, whatever. And it's goodbye from Russ.
Good night, and don't have nightmares.
Oh my god. Yeah, sorry. It was just whenever he said that, you'd be like, "Well, I wasn't going to," but I've just realised you've been talking about a load of murderers and rapists, and now I'm like, "No, I might." Sorry, I'll shut up.
No, it's fair enough. And it's good night from me. Good night. And with that, cue the music.
Boom.